I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by Seedor.io, one of the most beautifully designed and robust options when it comes to backing up your seed phrase in solid steel. You can check them out at the links down below.
You know, if I think about what Bitcoin has done to me over the last 4 years, it's kind of totally rewired my brain. And I tell people this quite often, but it really resonates with my soul because as a person who's always been kind of the black sheep, I think differently, anti-authoritarian, and deliberately so. I'm disagreeable, not just for the sake of it, but because I question everything. I remember in third grade, my teacher saying, the rhino was extinct. And I'd literally seen one with my family in the bush like a month before. And I said, no, it's not. I saw it. And she's like, Dale, please. And, you know, that's just been my inclination. And so I discovered my Bitcoin tribe online in 2020. And this all coincided with lockdowns and all this kind of stuff, which I just found kind of deplorable, being a South African, unable to travel back to my friends and family in South Africa. And so you know, I started out as a total nim, shit posting, bitching and moaning. And what I actually found was by connecting people with people in real life and putting some skin in the game by actually being Dale, not by some sort of anonymous Bitcoin fella on Twitter. I got so much value because, to your point earlier, Ben, you cut through all the riffraff and you kind of go straight to the meat and potatoes of it and kind of go, okay, we can speak the same language to an extent. And like, I'd be the last person to pretend that somehow I just agree with all Bitcoiners. I think Bitcoiners are, they generally are different. And so we're going to think differently, and that's fine. And I'm really happy to have like debates and discussions with people. It'd be weird if we all thought the same, to be honest. But it's so amazing to be surrounded by people who question stuff. And once you've understood kind of, you question money, you question food, you question medicine, you question how the education system works, and that's what we all have in common. And so, you know, I'm having a child. Well, I'm not actually physically giving birth, although I could identify as that person. But I'm having a child in 2 months, right? And so, who am I going to speak to? I'm going to speak to Bitcoiners about some of the sort of health decisions. I'm not going to go and speak to the Australian government like, hey guys, what do you think? And it just speaks to where I believe the signal is. Like, Bitcoiners do the work, and I have incredible confidence and trust that, you know, they don't get everything right, but there's just this amazing kind of willingness to learn and dig deeper. And that's what makes me so pumped to be a Bitcoiner and surrounded by Bitcoiners. So